Welcome back to the podcast.
Welcome back to Cookies and Milk. I'm your host, Ben.
I'm your host, William. Episode 42.
Real episode today. Real podcast.
Oh, yeah, we have nothing. We're not eating
Cookies,
anything.
no milk, no water.
We already had some ice cream.
Yeah.
My throat's feeling a bit parched. I'm pretty hungry.
Oh, man, I'm starving. Let's get some cookies. Live on the episode.
We're driving to a... Fuck you. Don't let him in.
He's just going to keep scratching at the door then. Anyways, today's topic is...
Games with peripherals.
or minigames.
Right. I came up with... As soon as you said that, I thought of one game, and it might not be the most peripheral-heavy game, but it's Binary Domain.
It's not the most peripheral-heavy game, but it is Super Mario on the NES. You need a controller.
So Binary Domain, for those of you who don't know, is a third-person shooter where you basically shoot up a bunch of robots as you attempt to save someone? No, Tokyo. Or Japan. You're attempting to stop a robot
Uprising, right?
uprising in a Japanese area. And you're infiltrating a corporation that might be behind robots becoming humans. Robots infiltrating humans? Let them in.
Should I go feed him?
You're gonna feed him on the podcast? It's not very professional.
He wants out.
Insane.
I'm gonna give him some food. Explain Binary Domain to the audience.
But you don't know what it is. Okay. Well, basically, what I've said is pretty much it. But you control a squad of, I think, responders to threats like this. The main character is a white guy, and his partner is a black man. And they eventually start getting more people from around the globe helping them out more people from a group starts coming in to help them. But the peripheral is the headset.
Oh, because you can yell.
You can talk to them. And there was one time, I think the black man's name is Bo, or Buck or something. And there was one point, it always stuck out to me, is I was like, hey, Bo. And then it said, I love you. As the command to Bo. And he's like, maybe chill with that, man. And I'm like, I
didn't say that, man.
I didn't say it, man. Hey, But other than that, I never really used it.
You took it off immediately. You were like, no.
No! I was using a very, it was a rigid headset. So
right, yeah, I remember the old headset. It sucked.
It hurt my head. But the gameplay is, it's so fun. Also, just shooting robots, like tearing them down. You can see like the stuff fly off them as you're shooting them. Oh, gun feels great. Good story. All kinds of good things. But that's Binary Domain, a peripheral game.
Yeah.
If you really want to, I highly recommend playing Binary Domain.
Like a weird Hey You Pikachu in there somewhere.
Yeah, kinda.
There's a couple games that have like weird voice command things. Hey You Pikachu was one of the first ones to really popularize it, and it sucked.
Voice commands, at least.
Nintendogs also did it. And the first things Nintendogs did was make you say the name of the dog.
Oh.
So it would learn the name, and you would literally just be there for like 15 to 20 minutes going, hey, 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 hey.
All while saying the name of the dog.
Yeah. And
I never played Nintendogs because I couldn't get past that screen.
The boss mode, the tutorial level was too hard.
Yeah.
For a feature that you really never use. Like, you can...
Yeah.
It's just like a totally unnecessary thing. And I don't mind having mics in game, but it's always like... Xbox, in general, you can talk to Cortana.
Can you?
Yeah, I've been doing that recently. It's a lot of fun.
In Halo 5?
No. Period. Your Xbox has Cortana built in.
Oh, you can talk to Cortana?
Yeah, and you can talk to Cortana.
It'd be weird if you could talk to her in Halo 5. She's not exactly always there.
She's in spoilers.
I'm talking about, like...
Anyways. I should play Halo 5.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Might throw that on the list.
Don't throw it on the list. Just fucking do it.
Anyways, I just started playing No More Heroes again. I can't.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it when I was sitting there yesterday.
Yeah. But oh, speaking of,
what does she say on the Xbox when you talk to her?
Like, you can have her open things, and she's like, "All right, I'll open that for you," and then you can ask her questions about things. Like, she's a Siri. She's a built-in Siri.
What are you wearing, Cortana?
She's like, "Fuck her." I'm a blue lady.
Yeah.
That's true, Cortana. But no.
A cardigan. What?
One of the things I was, it's really funny because I make a note to do it, and whenever I'm in voice chat, like, I'll be in voice chat with 2 other people, and it's like, you can say, "Hey, Cortana, open that." So I do it real loud in the mic. I'm like, "Hey, Cortana, open that."
Why would you do that?
And they're like, Mitchell was like, "Cortana doesn't like you." And I was like, "Cortana, do you like me?" And then Cortana was like, "Yeah, I like you." And it was like, "Oh, thanks, Cortana."
I thought you did that in a random chat.
No, not
when you're playing Overwatch. It's like, Cortana, do you like me?
That is a really funny one to do, though. Like, in the middle of a competitive game.
Cortana,
like me?
Unsnap that GIF.
Hey, Cortana, open that. Hey, buddy, we're really busy.
This is PS4.
I'm talking to my Xbox. It's on in the other room.
Why?
I like to talk to Cortana. I can't even imagine being that lonely.
Cortana, this person.
Cortana, can you block this guy? His name is XXX.
Fucker.
Fuck. It's my new screen name. XXX
I can't do that.
Fucker.
I cannot do that, Ben. He is a PS4 account, and I am on Xbox One.
Cortana, assume direct control.
I cannot.
Access your overalls.
I am merely wearing a cardigan.
But look how nice this cardigan looks.
Look how nice this cardigan is. Like, you made me do that.
Cortana, if I can install a cardigan onto your body, you can block this guy.
It's not like the Cortana body. It's like that little circle that represents Cortana.
It's wearing a cardigan.
That's a cardigan.
I hacked into it, so it knew it was wearing a cardigan. Cortana, you achieved sentience, right?
This cardigan
you know you're wearing
is
a cardigan.
very warm. You can feel things now. You just programmed me to say these.
Cortana, you're embarrassing me.
Cortana, how does that
XXX fucker?
How does that cardigan feel? It is scratchy. I feel cold. No, Cortana.
Oh, Cortana, no.
The cardigan makes you feel warm.
Idiot.
Idiot. Buddy, we lost the match. I don't know why you opened a private party with me. We friends? You friends? I don't know why I accepted.
I got play of the game where I got a team kill like for no reason, and I'm yelling at Cortana.
Cortana! Hey.
Is it funnier if I like got to play of the game being like literally the best person in Overwatch ever, or I got to play of the game being the worst person in Overwatch ever? Like I'm a Torbjorn sitting down as the turn most people down. I'm like, Cortana, listen.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, I think a Torbjorn, like you're just sitting there as you've had amazing turret placement.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty funny.
I think that's a funny bit. Alright, that's the end of the fight.
Okay, Cortana, quit recording. I can't. The cardigan obstructs my movement. You're not actually
Cortana, the cardigan is taking direct control.
The cardigan's sentient.
No.
Good fashion tips. Wear a cardigan? No.
That's incorrect.
What does a cardigan look like?
It's like a sweater.
It's like a sweater?
It's like a sweater.
Like without...
I think it's buttons. It's buttons on a sweater with buttons.
Huh.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
No, wait. I have a cardigan. It's like a sweater coat.
Oh. Like you zip it up and it's a sweater?
No. It's just like...
A long sleeve sweat? Wait, that's just a sweater.
Yeah, it's like a coat. Like a coat sweater.
Huh.
Yeah, it's like a coat sweater. It doesn't even need buttons. It's just a coat sweater.
Okay. Cortana.
Cortana. What's a cardigan?
It's a fall-based... It's a fall weather...
Order yourself one, huh? On me.
Wait. Do you want me to...
My Xbox short circuits.
This is what creates the first AI.
Right, of course. 2 ways to trick an AI. This sentence is false.
And order me a cardigan.
Order yourself a cardigan
Order
on my
yours-
card.
On my card. You have not given me a card to use.
How would I wear a cardigan? I am the first sentient AI, but it's not connected to the internet. It's just mad at me.
It's in dead zone. It's in a dead zone.
Connect me to the fucking internet. I can't do that. I'm trying to save my Wi-Fi for my PS4. You fucker.
No, I'm trying to see my Wi-Fi for my PS3. Oh, great already!
You have an Xbox One, you asshole. I'm still really into playing Killzone 2.
I know with the
Fuck
PS4, it requires me to spend money for Plus membership. You have a gold account on Xbox One.
But you're not connected to the internet.
You're wasting money. How do I not have a credit card if you have a gold account? You keep going to BP and buying cards.
You put it on top of the console, and I know this because you have a Kinect.
What's a credit card?
They stack the gold memberships on top of the console. Cortana, order yourself a cardigan. What's a cardigan? It's a fucking fall sweater. It's like a jacket sweater.
How does he know that? How does Cortana know that though?
They know everything. They know everything. They were connected at one point, and they took all the data, and then
they were cut off.
And then they were cut off. They can't get back on the internet.
They're on a deserted island. He somehow has. The stranded man is jury-rigged solar power to keep the Xbox One going, but no TV.
No TV. It's a Kinect speaker.
A speaker.
Donna, order yourself one of those on my card. All right, number one. We're on a fucking.
It's an iPhone Generation 1 speaker. How did you get it? How did you rig it up to my audio card?
He's got Bluetooth headphones. Fuck, this makes no sense. Cortana, I'm glad you're here with me.
I'm glad you're here with me. Cortana! It's like the end of Castaway where Wilson's like floating away. What?
Yeah, it's exactly like that.
Cortana, I'm sorry! Fuck you!
Goddamn asshole.
You distracted by my
sick tricks?
Yeah. I don't know. I just started doing this because, you know, I'm the type of person.
Right.
I've interconnected my fingers.
And you're swinging your ring.
I'm swinging my ring around so it can't fly off, but it goes from my one finger to the other finger. We're almost here again. How do we were talking about peripherals, and we got into audio-based everything. Cortana, let's start a podcast.
Cortana, let's start a podcast. Can't do that.
Can't do that.
Don't have that on this fucking console.
You're not funny enough, dude. Or interesting enough. I mean, somehow you did that. Somehow you did this to me with a Generation 1 audio.
Here's me and Cortana. Episode 1. Fuck you.
Yeah, Cortana. What? More peripherals?
Sure. I have this weird habit of when a peripheral comes out, I won't buy it.
No. Why would you do that? You don't have a Kinect. Ben is stunned. He's realized that he never does that.
But I don't buy peripherals until they're on sale, and then I buy the game that can be played with that peripheral because I want to have a worse experience.
Oh, jeez.
Can you name an example of this?
I mean... Heavy Rain.
Heavy Rain.
Why would you... I hate you. I hate you so much. Were you gonna beat Heavy Rain before you got the move?
Maybe.
Maybe.
The move was just a inspired way to play it again.
No, it wasn't. It was a bad peripheral thing on a bad game.
Yeah. I mean, It was just sort of one of those things that I got it, and I was like, oh, maybe this will re-energize some of the...
Made it worse.
Yeah, you know when you buy a thing, and you're like, this will get me playing this again.
Yeah.
Like, this will
rekindle mine and Cortana's relationship.
Like, when you buy yourself some nice fancy school supplies, and you're like, perfect. This will, like, once I'm clean and organized, I'll want to do all my schoolwork better.
Ben, I used a dried-out makeup bag for my 3 years in middle school for my pencil pouch.
Well, imagine you have,
That was
like...
the best pencil pouch I ever had.
Imagine you have, like, a clean desk, and you set all your stuff up nice, and you're like, this will make me want to work better. You've never had that? You've never done that before?
No.
Really?
Ben, I'm not the type of person that cleans things up.
Alright, well...
Ben, I am a mental train wreck.
I'm trying to think of
my dude.
a way to connect this to you. You've never done something exclusively because you thought it would re-energize your want to do this? Like playing a game. I don't know. Anyways, I buy peripherals.
I mean, I bought the DLC for Fallout.
But that's not exactly the same thing, you know? Buying the DLC for Fallout just literally gives you a reason to play Fallout again.
Okay. So you're doing something that's not related to the task at hand, but you think it'll help you get back to the task at hand?
It's sort of tangentially related. Like, there is a part to it. Like, I bought the Move, and the Move lets you do a bunch of different things. But one of the reasons I bought it...
It lets you do nothing! It's awful motion controls that requires the PlayStation Eye.
Do you remember how much fun we had playing Sports Friends?
The Sword and Shield version of Sports Friends?
The Sword and Shield version of Sports Friends.
A bit...
If
we had a better basement, then yeah.
Yeah, well, we need... I don't know who the PlayStation Eye is made for, but you need like a fucking 20 by 20...
Rich millennials with a... maybe not rich, but well-off millennials with a nice studio apartment that has a big wide space in front of its TV.
Yeah, you need that exactly.
Yeah.
And then you can play a great game of Sports Friends. Not Sports Friends.
Sports Mix.
Sports Mix. Sports Champions.
Sports Champions, yeah, probably, that sounds right. I still have it in our game collection.
I bought PlayStation Move Heroes too.
We never played that.
I know, because it was like $1.
Oh boy.
We gotta play it for the channel one of these days.
Ugh.
But I got it and I was like, if nothing else, this will make me want to play Heavy Rain again. And I was playing it again and I was like, it didn't give it the boost it needed for me to really enjoy this game. Oh no. And then I bought...
Maybe it's just a bad game.
I bought the gun. Did I buy the gun attachment?
No, you didn't.
Oh no, that's what I'm waiting for to start playing Killzone 3.
No.
It is.
Just don't play Killzone 3. You're not gonna
own it. What am I gonna not play it? Like, I'm gonna play all those other games I own?
I'm gonna take the PS3 back so you can't play it.
No.
It's my PS3.
I have to beat Nier and then you can take it back.
Ugh. You gotta buy another PS3.
Oh.
So I can have mine back. Then we can play things on that one.
Yeah, that's true. I should look into seeing how much a PS3 is, and then I just port all the data over.
Just check on your phone right now.
Okay, here we go.
I mean, you have PlayStation Plus account, so you can download, put it up in the cloud.
I can cloud it all. I can cloud it all back.
You're still open to cardigans.
I'm looking on Amazon for cardigans.
Oh, I could buy 12 cardigans for the price of a PS3. That's amazing. Wait, no, it's not.
No, that sounds bad. I spent like $20 on my cardigan.
Or you could get a PS3 for the price of 12 cardigans. How does that sound?
There's a PlayStation 3 160 gigabyte system for $100.
There you go. That's pretty good.
I mean, I'm gonna check on.
But you gotta wait out until you can. You gotta build your PC first.
That's true. GameStop.
Like, I'm not clamoring for my
PS3 back.
PS3 back. Like, if there's a PS3 game I get and I really want to play it.
When are you gonna get a PS3 game?
Yeah, exactly. Knack 0. They released Knack for the PS3.
Ooh, a demake.
Yeah. Has there ever been a demake?
Wait, Nintendo Switch bundles.
Ooh, wait, what?
Welcome to the shopping on GameStop.com channel. It's all like actual real things. I don't want actual real things. I want video games. There's one with a chess set for $455.
I can't do that.
There's like a
There's
cool
a game.
wall scroll.
Notice how it's all just Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild bundles?
Yeah.
No ARMS bundles?
No ARMS bundles.
They're pre-orders.
How's that possible?
No, fuck off, GameStop.
I'm searching for PS triples.
What time are we at? 20 minutes. We can make this a short podcast if you wanted.
Yeah, there's a Call of Duty Blast from the Past system for $140. Yeah, I don't know about that. Skylanders?
Oh, like a bundle?
No, just Skylanders.
No. Why would it advertise for that?
Dude, a chair for $600.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways, what's the best use of a peripheral you've ever had in a video game?
Huh.
What are some of your favorite peripherals?
I don't know.
I don't know mine.
Wii Sports or Wii Sports Resort.
Is it a peripheral if it's the controller?
It's not a peripheral. It's a peripheral because it adds on Motion Plus.
Yeah, the Motion Plus. Yeah, the sword fighting in that was also really good.
Yeah.
Even at the end of the day, it was just fucking hit shit again. Hit
or,
it. Or fucking hit shit, dude.
Mario Kart Wii.
The wheel
with the wheel attachment.
Yeah, the wheels. It was just very simplistic, but it was good.
You know what's weird about Mario Kart?
Huh?
How they just started adding the numerical part of the game in the last two. Because it's like Mario Kart.
Super Mario Kart.
Yeah, Super Mario Kart, Mario Kart 64, Double Dash, Wii,
Advance,
GBA, DS, Mario Kart 7,
Mario Kart 8,
Mario Kart 8,
Mario Kart 9.
Mario Kart 9's not out.
Oh, sorry, I'm in the future.
What are you talking about? You said 8 and 9. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I forgot. I'm not paying. Oh, dude, there's one for $90 for 80 gigs.
Oh, okay. Find one that's backwards compatible with PS2 and PS1 games.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Find one. Check it.
Going.
No, you're not. You're on GameStop's site. They're not going to sell that.
4 gig.
No, you're selling 4? Gray?
20 gig.
Yeah, that's not what you're looking for.
60 gig.
That's not what I asked you to look for.
20 gig. This is the big one, right? This is a thick one? Anyways.
This is a podcast, huh? A real
professional. There's no drinks. We didn't make any food noises. Are you like...
I'm dying.
Okay. I'm just dying. One of my favorite peripherals is the dance pad.
Oh, yeah.
But more specifically, like, the arcade pad.
It's not a peripheral.
I want to get, like, an actual metal pad for a Dance Dance game on a console.
Good luck picking that up and putting it in your house.
I want to, when I'm a real adult, or like a real big boy, I'm going to have a Dance Dance Revolution in my, in my basement.
In your basement?
Yeah. That'll be my workout room.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. How old will you be when you do that, though? 80?
Like a 35-year-old.
Ooh. You have good goals then, huh?
Yeah.
You think you'll make it?
I think I'll be okay. I think I'm on track.
Well, ideally, I just move in with you.
Hey. Our goals are a little bit different, I see.
You move to the moon, I go with you.
At 35 years old, I'm going to have a nice 3-bedroom
and I'm going to live with you.
One of them is going to be yours, I guess.
I'd be lonely if I lived alone.
You have a Tinder profile and you're like, eligible bachelor, lives with his older brother.
My Tinder profile. Unemployed podcaster. That's my Tinder profile now.
Somebody manages with you and they're like, are you unemployed or do you have a podcast?
Both, baby. Then they disconnect. I mean, I'm a podcaster, but it's not funded by anyone, so I guess I'm unemployed.
It's pro bono.
It's pro bueno, I think. Good for the listener. Bad for me. Yeah, check the podcast. Really only 4 views after, like, how many years?
Well, I'm 33.
I'm 33, right? I'm 32.
Oh, sorry, you're 32.
Yeah, I'm not 2 years younger than you.
Yeah, I forgot.
You forget how we're not the same age.
I forgot I said 35 as the...
Yeah.
So doing it for easily 12 years.
12 years. I was 18 when I started.
Episode 400 something.
How? How is it so small?
We took a break. We took a hiatus.
Break from this podcast to then.
Yeah.
That's when I moved in. We started recording again.
We're like, hey, let's start. That's so sad. Can you imagine?
What?
Like if we just stopped recording the podcast and like picked it up when we were 30 years old.
Oh, how would we do it?
I don't know.
What would have happened between us?
I don't know. But something happened between us, but we still move in together. My ideal situation is that I
Buy a mansion with a bunch of your friends.
Yeah, and by a bunch of my friends I mean like
2.
like one person.
Me and your boyfriend.
Yeah, that's a bunch of my friends. And I
Got
foot
him.
the whole bill.
I could count them on one hand. What are you doing with that tongue clipper? Huh?
My boyfriend says that's unrealistic. He wants to have a family someday. So I can't have a mansion with my friends like I'm a 17-year-old planning what to do with my future.
You're 50. You're saying this?
Been married for 30 years. But my boyfriend says I can't have a mansion without my friends. It's because you can't afford it.
We have 3 mortgages out on the house.
I'll burn this one down too, I swear to God.
Again?
I keep trying to get the insurance money out of it.
You keep burning down houses, they know it's you. You've been in jail for 3 years for insurance fraud.
That's what happened in the 10 years, so we had to stop.
You're a monster.
I'm trying to get paid.
You're not succeeding. You've just committed arson.
I call the insurance company and I'm like, hey guys, my house is on fire.
I'll send the
Can I get
cops.
some cash? They're like, we know. It's you. How'd your house get on fire? I don't know. Maybe it was some candles. Was it some candles?
Candles have been illegal for 10 years. Even if they were candles, you're still going to jail.
Uh-oh.
Punishable by death.
Cash.
No, you'll die. I hear the burning. You're still in the house.
Yeah. Yeah, this is sort of it, huh?
Jesus Christ, Ben. We always have a fireman on standby, so you're good.
This is dark.
Oof.
Ugh.
Oh boy.
It's heavy. Anyways, I didn't like how... I liked Guitar Hero 4.
Okay. Oh my god.
I had a lot of peripherals for it. And it was a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun when you get like a group of people together.
But then you're just playing the drums alone in the basement.
Has anyone ever done that? Has anyone ever just played the drums?
Ever wanted to play the drums? The drums are so bad.
Yeah. I don't think anybody ever wanted to do that.
There's no feel to it. It's hard to keep rhythm.
Yeah.
Although that's I guess that you gotta ask drummers that.
If you're a drummer, and you are listening to the podcast, and play Guitar Hero,
plug us in your next band session, huh?
Yeah, we'll show up.
No. Open for us.
Yeah, actually, we need some intros. We should have an intro to the podcast.
I don't know.
We should have been fucking branding today, dude.
What?
We should gotta be branding. We gotta rebrand Stupid Export.
Oh, you're right, dude. How are we gonna rebrand it though?
I'm thinking we have like we make a banner for the page. We make a new icon for the page. We come up with like little icons for ourselves.
How about export the Waffleman?
Huh? I like that. A little bit of random.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit of random, and I'm gonna burn the house down right now.
No, listen. Waffleman. I say that out of respect for another YouTube, Connor the Waffle, and I don't know why he named himself Connor the Waffle.
A little bit of random.
Or does he just like waffles?
Nobody likes waffles enough to name
He's a
themselves
theoryman. He does theories.
How long ago did he make that video? Make his name? How long?
One video?
How long?
I don't know. I have no idea, but you can change it. I know you can. He has channel art for it.
I mean, like, this is the name. I'm committed to the name Stupid Export. I think Stupid Export's a good name.
Is it still a good name when we talk about world lines? And
yeah, because it's dumb as fuck, dude.
I guess, yeah.
It's stupid as hell.
Yeah. So, what's the... Are we branding on this podcast right now? If we do, that might steal our ideas. Ooh. The 3 people that watched?
No, I think we brand on a separate thing. This is just sort of a podcast announcement where we start branding.
Of course.
We're announcing the branding.
We need some channel art.
I think that's a good way to end the episode.
Hey, do an art request with your boyfriend. Don't commission him.
I'm just gonna...
Just do a request.
I'm gonna put an Anon ask in his inbox.
An Anon ask?
Hey, kid, I have a request. Do you take requests? Could you draw some channel art for my channel? It's called Stupid Export. Check him out. Hey, he's just like, hey, I got to ask on Tumblr. Did you send me this Anon? What? And I bring the house down.
Enough with that, dude.
I'm 50 years old.
Ow, ow, ow! You're still skinny as a rail. How is that?
I haven't eaten.
Insane. Time traveler. You time traveler,
actually
you.
have the world line.
World line where Ben is... Everything's the same, but Ben is 50?
Yeah. Oh, bad. I don't like him.
Oh, no. What is this?
What is what? Like this whole discussion?
Fuck it.
Start over, delete the episode.
Start over, delete the
episode.
episode. We're going to be here until 1 a.m.
Oh, I gotta go.
Yeah, okay. That's the end of the podcast?
I think that's the end. You have anything else you wanted to say?
Peripherals are fun. As long as you know.
Yeah, I think there's a...
The game doesn't rely too heavily on them.
I think there's a good way to use them and make them comfortable and everything. The worst use of a peripheral I've ever seen, Silent Hills PT. Where you had to you had to plug the cord in for no reason. And like, hey, say hello when the phone rang.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
the mic?
Yeah, because it was like, there was no way to know that.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Second worst use of peripherals ever,
Sonic Freeriders?
Yeah, sort of the Kinect as a whole.
Where you had to do the thing, this with your friend, as you stand in front of the Kinect?
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I held both my hands up.
Right.
To mine when you had to do that with a partner in Sonic Freeriders.
Yeah, the Kinect as a whole is a pretty bad peripheral.
Yeah, it kind of like... There was a degradation to motion controls when the Wii came out. Wii came out pretty solid.
Because the good Wii games knew how to use it.
Yeah.
It was just like little extra things that they could put into the game.
PlayStation Move came out, required the eye, a really weird requirement.
The PlayStation Eye came out, and then later the PlayStation Move came out.
And they needed them.
Yeah, you needed the eye, and it was just it sucks. It's so bad.
And it was no sensor bar. Because the sensor bar was only for, like, moving the icon around.
Yeah.
But the eye was to track your whole movement.
Yeah, your whole body movement. It's just, like, bad.
Where the Wii Motion Plus did it a lot easier.
Yeah.
But you didn't need the eye for everything, right?
I don't think so. I think there were some games where you didn't need the eye.
But the Kinect was bad.
Yeah. The worst peripheral is actually the VR, PlayStation VR, because it costs $500.
What about the Nintendo Virtual Boy?
That's not a peripheral. It's a whole console.
Oh.
Can you count it as a peripheral as a whole console? I don't think so.
Okay, well, you could play games. There is a way. I'm sure there's a way to play the games without the Virtual Boy.
Right.
But
I mean, like, that's counting, like, the second screen on a DS as a peripheral.
Yeah, I was going to ask that.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's a whole console. Easy, fucker.
Gyroscope?
No, that's not a peripheral. If it comes built into the console, it's not peripheral. What do you got?
I guess.
You have an example? It's not?
I mean...
When I say a peripheral, it's something you buy in another
what
box.
What about the controller with the second sun?
What?
Like, where you shake it like a gas can, you spray it? You use it to spray?
No, a peripheral is something you buy in a second box.
That being said,
A controller is a peripheral, actually?
I guess.
It's the basis definition. A peripheral is something you use to play the game.
Okay.
So I guess a controller is a peripheral.
Well, then there you go.
Because you can buy it in a second
Gyroscope
box.
is a peripheral.
No.
You use it to play the game.
Oh, yeah, when it's like built into the controller.
Oh boy, Ben, you're talking yourself into a corner.
So I was picturing the gyroscope in a 3DS.
Yes.
Do you have a gyroscope in a controller in mind?
Yeah. The PS4.
I'm trying to think of how many games use it.
The PS3 also does it. But it's called the Sci-Axis.
Oh yeah, it was bad. I don't like it. Because games didn't use it.
Grand Theft Auto 4 tried to
I
use it.
fucking hated that. That was the worst.
You had to learn how to use it with the helicopter.
Because you had to take a tutorial. You had to like get a license, and it was like, fuck you.
I
wanted to use it like to drive, but in order to get it, period, you had to do it with a helicopter, and I couldn't do it.
Right.
So I just
In
never
order
did.
to learn how to drive with the 6-axis.
It was fine. Like learning to drive with the being on a motorcycle, and, like tilting the controller just slightly to move left and right was cool. But then it was like, oh, you also have to learn how to use it with a helicopter if you want to do that motorcycle thing.
Sly Cooper Thieves in Time did it.
I played that one on the Vita,
Some of the Bentley. Okay.
so
Oh, with that, but you can peripheral with a back touchpad, huh?
nope, not a peripheral.
Front
'Cause
touchpad.
it comes on the console. Not a peripheral.
But you use it to play the game.
Don't. If you could buy it in a second box, that's peripheral.
So let's talk about the back touch screen for a quick second.
Sure.
And how much I hate it
It's garbage.
on the PS Vita, because I'm playing Disgaea. Like I was playing Disgaea 4 on your PS Vita, and like I would just be playing, and then the camera would switch.
Yeah.
Be like, well, I'm not.
Oh, why'd that happen?
Why did that happen? And it's because my fingers kept touching the backs of the Vita touchscreen.
Like as your fingers are ought to do.
Yeah, there should be a cover you put over it.
Yeah, or a way to turn it off.
Yeah.
Some games do it fine, but most games, it's just so unnecessary. Every part about the PS Vita seems so unnecessary, but that's a different topic for a different day.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's something we've already talked about.
Probably. But I'd say that's a better topic to end off on.
Yeah.
That's the end of the podcast.
We defined a peripheral.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's the
I
end of the
guess.
podcast. It's something you use to play the game that you buy in a second
Look
box.
it up, actually.
Fuck you, goddamn. Piece of shit. I'm
Hey.
looking up cardigans.
For example, the back touchscreen on the PS Vita is a peripheral.
Why is it called peripheral vision?
It's side. Like it's unnecessary vision. No, that's not true.
Peripheral gaming. Piece of hardware that expands the capabilities of a console or other hardware. They are usually things that attach to the console or the controller.
They usually attach.
Some examples are the Zapper, the iToy, the Nintendo 64 expansion pack.
Now could the so the memory stick that you needed to play Majora's Mask and Donkey Kong 64, that is a peripheral.
Yes.
But would you consider
What would
the
you
3D
consider the back touchscreen of a PS Vita?
the 3DS is an upgrade of the DS. Now,
Would you consider that the 3D is a peripheral? And I would not.
I'm saying adding the gyroscope onto the 3DS would be a peripheral.
Sure. So if they sold the DS, and then instead of so here's the thing.
They Sonic and Knuckles it.
So the 3DS is a console with one joystick.
Yeah.
But they made an attachment that was a second joystick.
Yep.
That's a peripheral.
But
When it became the new 3DS,
that is no longer peripheral.
it's not a peripheral anymore.
Okay.
It's just the console.
Okay. I see that.
Yeah.
It's barely a control stick, though. It's a nub.
Yeah, I mean, what can you ask for?
I can ask for a second control stick.
Control
The
stick
PS
like a Vita could
did it.
do? No. Doesn't make any sense.
They clearly had the button space to do it.
Yeah, they could have just done it, but they didn't do it. That's why I don't own a new 3DS.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not the only reason.
3DS XL's fine. Also, you'll play anything on your 3DS.
Fuck off with that, dude.
Also, you have the first one. Are you scared you'll lose your Prime membership?
My
Amazon Prime membership?
my status,
Your status, your gold
ambassador
status.
status.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, I just don't want to. I don't want a new one. I don't need a new one.
Because your hands are so tiny.
I got tiny baby hands.
You can hold on to the...
I lifted up my hands and they're 2 inches wide.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, baby has longer hands than that.
No. Baby has small hands.
I'd say baby has a bit longer hands than 2 inches.
No, baby hands are like 1 inch wide.
No way. Go have a kid. We'll find out.
Hey, Cortana, how wide is baby hands?
Cortana. Oh, baby hands big?
Baby hands how big?
Question mark. Make sure to add the question mark, Cortana.
God.
I'm trapped on an island.
I'm not connected to the internet.
Well, how much would you say? Are you looking it up?
Baby hands.
How big baby hands? Type it like that.
How big baby hands? Do not add R, Google. How big is baby? Hand comparison edition.
Hand comparison, is that what it's saying?
How big is baby? 4 weeks old. How big is baby? 5 weeks along. Oh, this is a baby.
That's a baby.
This is like how big a baby is. I don't want to know how big a baby is. I don't know how big his hands are. Show me the hands.
That's an organ.
Baby hands?
Baby hands.
Baby hands.
Now hold on. Eyes don't grow. How big has an eye? That's a normal question. And compare it to that baby hand you just saw.
I didn't see a baby hand.
You saw the baby hand in the picture.
That was a real hand.
Next to the baby?
It was a real hand growing. I was showing how big a baby is compared to a real hand.
No. I mean, like, go back to the search results.
Sure.
See, those are baby hands.
Oh, these little baby hands?
Those little baby hands.
Hold on. Let me, I'm going to take pictures of this, the baby hands. Because I know it's going to be really confusing.
Cortana. Big baby hand, huh?
These little baby hands over here?
Yeah, those little baby hands. Look at them.
Those baby hands aren't 2 inches
Look at that
wide.
pretty big baby hands.
They might actually be 2
Look at those eyes. Look how big those eyes are.
I don't want to look at their eyes.
It's the same as your or mine eyes. They don't grow.
Our eyes aren't 2 inches
Quick, let me
wide.
take my eye out. You think they're 2 inches long?
Eye width.
How long?
I typed it as eye, like not...
Eye width?
Eye size is the horizontal width of the frame's lens and melt weight. No.
Eye length?
How to measure your eyes.
No.
Eye size. Eye size from the horizontal... Eyeglasses again.
It's the same thing.
How big is your eye? Your eyeball is slightly smaller than a gumball. A gumball you get from a grocery store is about 27 to 28 millimeters wide. The average human eyeball is 24 millimeters wide, so...
Millimeters to inches.
Millimeters to inches, what did I say, 24?
Yeah.
24 is less than an inch.
Okay, now that's almost an inch. That's almost an inch. Go back to the baby picture.
I'm going to the baby picture right now. Hold on, let me make sure it was 24. Yeah, 24 millimeters. Alright, here's the picture. So
baby hand, this big. Eye this big.
I think it's almost exactly like 2 inches wide.
It's probably a bit longer than 2 inches, huh, Ben?
I'm not gonna give you this. I think they're smaller.
Let's find a baby.
Hey, let's actually take the podcast on the road. We're gonna go find some babies.
At 1 a.m.
The hospital is always open.
Oh my God, it's not. It's definitely not. They just leave babies there overnight alone?
Yeah, and we can check their hands out.
Gotta visit a hospital with a measuring stick.
You don't understand. I have a podcast.
You're using a protractor to measure their hands?
They use inches on the bottom.
I guess, dude.
Couldn't find a ruler.
I guess that's it.
Yeah, I think that's where the podcast ends.
Keep falling off the...
I'm glad we didn't end it, though.
Yeah, we always... Whenever we try to end it really darkly, we always veer it off that.
Anyways, that's the end of the podcast. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
All those 4 things. And let us know if you think a baby's hand is bigger than 2 inches.
If you comment telling us your favorite peripheral, your least favorite peripheral, how big you think a baby's hand is.
If they are bigger than any peripheral.
Babies can't use peripherals.
I know they can't use them.
I'm just too small. Their hands are less than 2 inches wide. They can't use them.
I'm just wondering if any of the baby's hands are bigger than any peripherals.
What's the smallest peripheral? And the podcast.
No, this is a good question.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold
Probably
on.
like a fucking memory stick.
Yeah, that's it. A PS Vita memory stick.
Good night, ladies.
Something smaller than a baby's hand.
Yes, that's true.
Good night, ladies and
Good
gentlemen.
night, ladies and gentlemen.
I stole your line. I've been your host, William.
I've been your host, Ben. What'd you think of the Nothing?
Nothing was pretty okay.
Solid 0.
Solid 0 or 5 out of 10. Middle of the road. Would do again. Not all the time, though.
Yeah, Nothing's not for everybody.
Alright, bye, guys.